Hi everyone, welcome to Healing Journeys. So today we are in my kitchen and I'm preparing some seeds and we are talking about um, other than humans and how they are important for our spiritual journey and how much they are like in the center, like interacting with other than human is at the center, at least at a very important position in African knowledge systems and more generally indigenous knowledge systems. So, for those who are new, my name is Christelle Ahia. On this channel, I share content related to indigenous knowledge systems and more specifically those of Africa and the diaspora. So, my seeds are here and I'm going to prepare them like um, before installing them in the earth. And it's something I've been doing for many years actually. And not only that, it's important to be in contact with other than humans for, um, let's say on a theoretical level or something more intellectual when we look at indigenous knowledge systems, but it's also very important for us in our daily lives, our well-being, in the sense of they support, they help us a lot in regulating. Yes, the seeds are here. Can you see them? Yeah. I need to. Okay, maybe I can do that so you can see them. They're rolling like in prompts. So yeah, consider that as I've already mentioned in other videos, there are not there are no like separation between let's say different fields in indigenous knowledge systems, and the same for Africa. What I mean by that is what we usually see in the modern Western world, and I insist on modern because it hasn't always been the case, even in Western philosophies and Western knowledge systems as well. But what we see now is a separation in different fields. Like you have like the arts on one side, sciences, and even within the art, you're going to have like literature, music, dance, painting, sculpting, and so on. Right? I mean, you can go on with this list, right? And even in sciences, you will have like what is considered as social sciences, other sciences, and even you're going to separate mathematics from physics, from I don't know, energy sciences and so on, or computer sciences, or and so on. And even in social sciences, you're going to separate again, like there are like a lot of different fields, blocks, or areas of knowledge, if you prefer. And this way of perceiving things and interacting with things and acknowledging things and even learning about them um, doesn't have a space in indigenous knowledge systems, and especially those of Africa and the diaspora, as it is what we are interested here. Um, we consider and we see the junctions between all these various fields. So, one doing gardening or one doing art uh, is also one with doing sciences at the same time. Just if you think of painting, the colors that you're going to use, the way that you're going to associate colors, or even the material that you're going to use, this is also sciences because we know that colors are also associated with different um, abilities, if I can say that way, to absorb and reflect the light rays, like the sun rays. So the color is not going to be perceived the same way. And even you can associate colors to create other colors and so on. You can also work on proportions, for instance, when you do drawings or paintings or even sculpting, right? You can use different materials as well. So you can, like, so to say, prepare your own materials, right? So you're also going to do like different types of sciences in that way. And so there is no clear distinction, and it is, if you even refer to um, previous philosophical approaches in Western world, that was the same case. You had like someone like Leonardo da Vinci, for instance, touching on different fields, right? And there are many like here. You have Descartes, Pascal, for instance, as well. Well, we can go on with the list, right? So it is very important to embrace this way of perceiving and interacting with things when we consider African knowledge systems, and that the way that we interact and we consider others and humans and our interaction with them. It's not only about plants or flowers or trees or about gardening, about and just enjoying flowers or plants. It's also uh, sciences, a way to do sciences on a daily or at least a regular basis. I'm not sure. Oh, you're not seeing what I'm doing. Let me. Maybe I can put it a bit um, up. No, you're still not seeing. I can arrange that. Yes, it's going to be better that way. Yes. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. I'm still here. Um, so, yeah, it is, and it's a so interacting with other than humans, especially those considered or called vegetals. It's a way to do sciences. It's also a way to let's say, you can, or at least the way I do it, I also approach it as a spiritual practice in a sense that, as I mentioned earlier, they support me in regulating, grounding, especially when I'm spending time with trees. Um, this is very, very potent for grounding purposes. Then as well as meditating as well, right? You can meditate by walking in a forest, for instance, or in a park. This is very, very a great and good way to start meditating, especially if you are someone who is not familiar with meditating, or someone who have tried to meditate and while you are not really satisfied, or you didn't feel really that you were connected or focused in your practice, I would suggest, I would encourage you to try walking in a park, in a forest, not necessarily with a specific meditation or music playlist, but just doing this regularly and paying attention to those surrounding you. So those living beings surrounding you, like the vegetables surrounding you. Um, this is a great way to start meditating, and to start it in a way that it is maybe less, let's say, intimidating for some. I know that some people struggle just to think, oh, I have to sit or to lay still and focus on something, I don't see myself doing that, and so on, I can really understand. And I can really encourage you to start by doing that. Just working and paying attention to the colors, paying attention to what you can smell, to what you can hear, or even to the sound of your steps on the ground, for instance. Yes, I can really encourage you to do that. Then I'm going to place that, yes, in this box. I'm not making any ads here, so yeah. And also, if you are interested in practicing meditation, I'm offering some sessions, meditation sessions of 30 minutes, or it can be more if you prefer. The next day available is going to be Wednesday, at least Wednesday this week. I may add some more days. I will leave the link in the description of this video. Feel free to have a look at it, and it's a personalized one-to-one meditation. What does it mean? It means that as you register, as you book your spot, you are invited to let me know if there is a topic that you would like to focus on during the meditation. And so I prepare the guided meditation according to it. Let's say you want to meditate to improve your, I don't know, your concentration abilities. Then you can write it down, and then the meditation will be focused on that. You can write that maybe you want to feel more joyful or at peace, or you want to release or some support to deal with your stress, anxiety, any maybe physical issues that you may have, like pain. Um, Especially, I can only encourage those with chronic pain. Meditating is very important in that regard. Why? Because you train your brain to uh, observe differently your body, so including the part where you feel the pain, and it trains your brain to deal differently with the pain. I'm not saying that the pain is going to disappear because you meditate once. However, you will improve your ability to manage to deal with the pain, and it's a tool that you can carry on wherever you are, wherever you go. And I think for that it's very interesting, because if you are, I mean, traveling or wherever you are, you could like use this tool for you. It can be really interesting for that reason. So yeah, I can really encourage you to book a session. Um, and for all the people who are like members of the channel, like who subscribed, there is a discount. So only for members, so you just need to subscribe to the channel and you can get like the discount. And as you can use it for your session, and you can book as many sessions. Sorry, yeah, you can book as many sessions as you need. Oops, I'm trying to show my face again. Yeah, you can book you can book as many sessions as you need, and each week I'm releasing the available spots. If it happened that you are interested in there is no like spot that matches your schedule, you can also let me know. You can write me a message and with when you are available, when you could do a session, and then we could try to organize our schedule. So that's it. I wish you well.